CNBC is teaming up with the NRF and data insights company Affinity Solutions to launch a real-time monthly tracker of how much and where American consumers spend each month. Steve Leisman has the details.
A decade ago, Affinity Solutions, a little-known company, launched into a little-known business, linking credit card holders with incentives like getting $5 off a cup of coffee for using your plastic. Today, Affinity is the largest consumer purchase data insights company with a massive database that tracks nearly 9 billion credit card transactions annually from 140 million credit and debit cards and more than $500 billion in sales. The power of that data is combining with the National Retail Federation and CNBC to create the CNBC NRF Retail Monitor, a real-time monthly gauge of how much Americans and where American consumers spend each month.
It's really giving you the purchase truth, and it's allowing you to see what the market is really doing.
The existing retail data from the government uses surveys and is revised as new data come in. The Retail Monitor is not revised because it uses actual transactions every month.
The important thing about this is that we're going to get timely information about consumers. And as you know, it represents about 70% of all U.S. economic activity.
Becky, I thought of you when we were creating this index. You and I sat together like 20 years ago or more, 25 years ago.
A little more, yeah.
And we used to argue about what was really going on in the economy. And now I think we have a really good, I guess, mousetrap is the best way to put it.
I was thinking the same thing when I thought about it.
Enough about what the data is. Let's see what it says. The CNBC NRF Retail Monitor, powered by Affinity Solutions, launches in October with a decline of 0.08% for retail, ex-auto, and gas. Core retail, we take out restaurants for that, down 0.03. Retail, ex-auto, and gas month on month, there you can see that actual versus the prior month, 0.23, year over year, 2.6 versus the prior 4.9. Core retail minus 0.03, sorry about that, versus a positive near 1% last quarter, year on year, 2.6 versus 4.4. Let's look at the trend over the past year. You can see that it's been coming down. Which is, by the way, a little bit counter to what we're getting in the census data, which has remained pretty strong. The data has gradually been slowing as the year has gone on, actually bucking the trend of the government data, which has shown surprising strength. Looking further at the data here, what you can see is that gasoline stations down 167, that's what you'd expect. Electronic appliances down 138, furniture and home also down as well. But sporting goods and non-store retailers, as well as healthcare, that was up as well. Those three sectors doing well. Guys, joining us now, we have with us Matt Shea, President and CEO of the National Retail Federation, and Jonathan Silver, founder and CEO of Affinity Solutions. Jonathan, I want to start with you because during this process of creating this monitor, finding out what you guys did was one of the most interesting things. Tell us what you do and why you see 9 billion transactions a year.
Yeah, so Affinity Solutions is the leading consumer purchase insights company. We had an idea years ago of bringing banks and retailers together to get the retailers to fund the rewards program for the banks. That resulted in us getting all the data from thousands of financial institutions. That data is incredible. As you said in your lead-in, it's 140 million cards. It's 8.8 billion transactions a year. We track 4,200 retailers, and it's giving us visibility and insights that are incredibly valuable to retailers. We have the leading consulting firms we work with. We have marketing companies that use
And Wall Street wants your data, too. You sell your data to Wall Street. They're already using your data.
They do, but retail is our big focus today.
Yeah, okay. And Matt, tell us what the NRF's interest is in putting out something like this.
Well, Steve, I think our interest is in telling an accurate story about what's happening in the retail industry and how consumers are behaving from month to month and year to year, and looking at that over time, both especially because of the economic implications, but there are also policy considerations as well. And we've talked, through the pandemic and in the before times about all of the various holiday seasons, the holiday weekends, the back-to-school things. But over time, having accurate data that's reliable and is contemporary, I think that looks at retail in a modern way, I think is very important.
I just want to add one thing, Becky, very quickly, which is, as a person who has followed the census data over many decades now, their data can be revised as big as the actual number comes out. We are not revising this data. There's no need to because we have the actual data. It's actual transactions. Sorry, I interrupted your question.
Matt, the only thing I was wondering, Are you risking irritating some of your retailers by showing that somebody's doing better than somebody else, or is it going to be anonymized so that you don't know beyond just a category?
So this is an anonymized look at what's happening across the industry, but the truth is they already know, right?
Yeah.
Because a lot of this, to Steve's point, as you go backwards, and one of the reasons that Affinity works so well and is the perfect partner is because over time we can compare this not only with the revised census data, but with companies' actual reports when they do their filings months later, and we see it correlates 0.92, 0.94. It's, I mean, it's almost perfectly correlated.
You're not going to. What I'm
But
saying
it won't be
is
anonymized.
it won't be like showing that Walmart's beating
No.
Target or that
No.
Macy's is losing out to Kohl's or anything along those lines.
We'll not show that.
Yeah.